Hotep brothers and sisters, Black Power. As always, giving honor to the Creator, the ancestors, my sister, Chief of Staff, Brother Harris Abdul, the Street Law Soldiers, my father, my in-laws, and all of the ancestors, as well as all of you all out there that are fighting for the liberation and salvation of our black nation. I told you I was going to come back with another video, but this video is about someone who actually surprised me with the help of some other researchers. I was able to, put some pieces together myself. And, I always credit people that provide research that helps me further my research. And, I'm going to talk about this particular individual. I was very, very surprised and shocked about her behavior. And that's Sister Sanaa Lathan. You may not be able to see the words on the screen, but hopefully you'll be able to see the pictures. And Sanaa Lathan, beautiful queen, is a phenomenal actress, phenomenal black actress as well. She had some major roles in some major movies. However, she's been the industry's sex servant. That's the only way I can put it. And you will understand a little bit more as we go along. Now, as you can see, very, very voluptuous, very, very strong queen, but I believe that she uses her sex prowess as a tool, and just to show you, all the people she's been with really just tripped me out. She's dated, Omar Epps for quite some time, for a couple of years, and he wanted to settle down and chill out with her, after they did the Love and Basketball movie. These sex scenes, if you don't know, these sex scenes, these people butt naked, and you're sitting there grinding, gyrating on somebody, you're butt naked, both of you are naked, and you got a tube sock on your dick. And the only difference is that you may not, there's been some cases that it has been, you may not be actually doing intercourse in most of the movies. However, Halle Berry did perform intercourse with that dirty hillbilly, that dirty ass hillbilly. It looks like he always looks infected. Billy Bob Thornton. And what a hell of a name for a fucking, he's a hillbilly. There's no other way to put it. But she, dealt with Omar Epps for quite some time, but she didn't want to settle down or any of that. Then, it was Denzel Washington. Now, it was rumored, and it's just not rumored. People just opened their mouths and told on Denzel, ratted him out. They're ratting him out now. He may be the next Bill Cosby. He may be the next Bill Cosby in the upcoming years and years to come. So don't be surprised, because he's not the squeaky clean motherfucker that y'all think he is. He had relations with her. And that's the reason, and that came from a movie too, when they did the Out of Time movie, and the sex scene, I guess it's something about the way she, works it in the bed with these dudes, they just fucking temporarily lose it. And Denzel definitely did, because this led to Denzel and his wife, Paulette, sleeping on separate sides of the mansion. because she knows, and see, this is another thing. She looks at it like this is the way Paulette looks at the situation. When Denzel didn't have anything, she looked out for him. And then when he got on and became this fucking heartthrob, I'm quite sure that he laid it down that this was to come, and she knew this is part of the game. And if you're not strong enough, and if you want to continue to stay in the industry and live this lavish lifestyle, this exquisite lifestyle, you're gonna have to get down and participate in these roles. So, which led on to different relationships. But as in always, there's probably some females that's putting bugs in Paulette's ear, and those same females probably want Denzel. And that's how it is when queen that means no good to your queen come to you and comes to her and talks all this shit about you, but deep down inside she really wants you, but she don't want your queen to have you either, because she's fucked up and she can't understand why she can't get anybody like her friend or so-called friend or buddy or associate. So, that's just something for the queens to look out for. And but nevertheless, Denzel, and he kind of, kept hitting it till it was just basically obvious. Now this buck dancing, hand boning motherfucker, Miss Tyrese, she was dating Sanaa Lathan. And sometimes these queens, we look at these queens as like they just breaking up, but sometimes it's because of some of the industry history that some of these dudes got, of being popped in their ass at these after parties and shit like that, and they see, and they have to deal with the after effects and the residue of these niggas, but nevertheless, everybody knows Tyrese, plays on both sides of the fence. And they had a relationship for a short period of time. But it was rumored that he wanted he wanted to further his relationship, and she moved on from there. As well as this cheese eating, and he's a flip flopper too. You can't hardly see these pictures, and I apologize for it, but that's Terrell Owens, T.O., and we all know that T.O. has been a pancake in the industry, as well as in the NFL. He's always had a sissy mentality. Because I remember when he was playing football and he was scared of Sean Taylor and left the game, claiming that his finger was hurt. It was just scared of the physical contact from a real fucking G on the field. But nevertheless, he's taking pictures naked with footballs, had a whole bunch of white homosexuals do a photo shoot with him naked with a football under his ass, and so, she might have found out the same thing about him, because they didn't date too long, This is brother Akinyele. I forgot his first name, but he's also a football player, and he was about the most grounded brother that one of the grounded brothers that she's met, and I don't know what happened with that relationship. Maybe he wanted to settle down too, and she just kept moving on and on. Excuse me, 1 second. Okay, I hope you can see it a little better. That's T.O. And like I said, the brother Akinyele, who was a football player. I forgot what position he played, but I think he's still in the NFL. I'm not sure. Another one who who got down with a lot of sex rituals. Boris Kojo, who we all know played in Soul Food, and he played in a lot of Tyler Perry movies. And it was rumored that he spent some time on the Tyler Perry ranch, and he was and Tyler Perry gave him some major roles, particularly one real major role. I guess he may have had to roll Tyler, but that Real Husbands of Hollywood, where he plays with those bisexuals, Kevin Hart, Dwayne Martin, and all those guys. It's just you can see the you can see the diversity in their sexual behavior and their sexuality. That's what I meant to say. French Montana. I think she kind of really went for him pretty hard because of the fact that he has just a pinch more thug in him than the rest of these guys, and they got serious for a while, and I believe she had got pregnant by him, and may have resulted in miscarriage. So that's what they say. Then she fucks with crackers too. This is how dirty and low down they make these sisters go. Swallowing the white demon sperm and all this nasty bullshit that these queens go through. And they get comfortable with this shit. And it also attracts a lot of the younger girls. And that's why you have all these shows where these sisters are fighting, to get their lips around producers or directors' nuts on the director's couch. They were willing to do anything to stand up and pop bottles and all this shit with Chanel and all this type of shit on it, Gucci, and and for what? And you trade in your soul, trade in your dignity, you trade in the fertility and the superiorness of your womb for this bullshit, some drinks and some toys, and some hair weaved in your motherfucking head, and this is a real disappointment. Knowing that the cracker, that's his motherfucking dream of getting between the legs of a black goddess, and that's heaven for them. That's their ticket to manhood. Because when these crackers are at happy hour, and when they bring that topic up, have any of them, screwed a sister, the one who says yeah, he's looked at as the white god, and and these sisters, y'all got to stop doing this bullshit. Y'all have to stop this shit, because you get nothing out of it really. 10, 15 years from now, you're done. You're done. Wesley Snipes, and Snipes being the cockhound that he was in the 80s and 90s, Mr. Jungle Fever, and now he's with a Asian, but he's supposed to have been conscious and following the teachings of Dr. York, and supposed to have been sovereign, and had this status correction and all this bullshit, but at the same time, he was banging these motherfucking white bitches, that the bitch Annabelle Skiraka in Jungle Fever, and that's not the first one. Snipes, Snipes, that's just how he get down. All his movies, he has to have a sex role. Even in New Jack City, when he fucked that little girl, found out later on that girl was like 19. She was just fully developed, and Snipes was well into his 30s, and because they know that he'll nail anything that ain't screwed down. And when they did that movie Blade, you know, that's what started. That's what kicked their relationship off. You know, and she fucked with Miss Tay Diggs. And I'm quite short. Now this was a very short relationship because of the fact that you know Tay Diggs just he's a motherfucking night queen. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. And this is the thing you all need to understand, that the white bitch will put up with a half gay black man, because he's game for all types of motherfucking stunts, bedroom stunts, nasty shit, because mind you, the white bitches, she fucks animals and all that shit, You can if she had a choice of giving up her husband or her dog, she'll be divorced. She'll sign divorce papers with her husband first thing in the morning, because Lassie ain't going no motherfucking where, and that's the connection, the animalistic vibration that the white bitch has with animals, specifically the dogs. But Tay Diggs is he's a straight queen. Everybody knows that, and he tries to put this squeaky clean image on. But he's been seen in gay clubs and, with white boys drunk and, just acting like one of the village people, So and so by Sanaa chasing, notoriety and publicity, by not having her phone ringing constantly for movie roles, she wanted to continue to be in the limelight, and she fucked with Carl. This is Colin Kaepernick, she fucked with, and he has a history, of fucking with transvestites, but see, that's overlooked due to the fact that he's mulatto and also, he did the kneeling down, the Black Power thing, but it don't, you don't get a pass with me, with that tranny shit, the transsexual in New York that he was fucking with. It was known. He didn't hide it, but he began to cut off the relationship with the tranny once he took that one knee on the field, and he started getting the publicity that he got, and so he wanted to keep, a clean image, so he severed ties with the tranny, but the shit, eggs and peanuts is still on his dick. Now, it's no secret about Sanaa Lathan, herself, playing both sides of the fence. Regina Hall was her lover for a good while. As you can see, Regina Hall kissing and slobbing all over Sanaa Lathan. They, people thought they were just had a very, very close friendship, but they got down, been in hot tubs naked together, chewing on each other's ass and all that, and both of them been, Regina Hall has been turned out. As you know, she's played in a lot of, specifically a lot of Tyler Perry movies, but also she's been flipped, upside down as far as bedroom roles in movies. And it's no secret that Beyonce is, plays on both sides of the fence. As you can see, they're tit to tit, And Sanaa Lathan has admitted that she has an extremely heavy crush on Beyonce, fantasizes about her and everything. You know, and with Beyonce, she's played both sides of the fence. She likes her lemonade salty and sweet. So I tell the babies, do not, and the parents, do not allow these babies to get caught up being a obsessed fan with these motherfucking entertainers, athletes, rappers, even the rappers, because it's more male rappers that are gay than anything. It's the male rappers that are gay first, then the NFL, then the NBA, and then the entertainment industry. All of it runs the same. And then the black church. Because don't think TD Jakes, Creflo Dollar, and all these what's his name? What's the guy's name? Noel Jones and all them. Don't think that they don't go to these after parties, because I've seen photos of TD Jakes, at the Too Short's retirement party. Dressed like James Jimmy Cagney and all this shit. And all of it runs the same. Like I say, these Donnie McClurkin, Ty Tibet, Tyler Perry, what's the Lee Daniels, all these motherfuckers, Spike Lee, all of them engage in this shit. Clifton Powell put them all out there. Terry Crews too. And then Terry Crews tried to clean his shit up by saying some man touched him or some shit. Some man touched him and he was in shock. How you gonna be in shock and you done dressed as a woman? You done fantasize about Tupac hitting you in your butt? And all of a sudden you got these motherfucking phobias about gays and shit. Get the fuck out of here, man. And as in all those relationships Sanaa Lathan has had, that comes with a lot of abortions. She probably has an abortion debit card.